Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left last time, we were entering the Old Oak. We're eventually going to head back to our main camp, being as we have done the Temple of Arasal, and we should be able to actually march on the Stag Lord at this point in time, but there is a man-eater troll here which actually could kill us. Maybe. We're going to try it out. I'm going to delay action. And she is definitely going to be in range, but she's going to delay action too. Lindsay is going to do her song. Octavia. Fire acid at it. Is barely injured, of course. Oh, excellent. It did attack Valerie. I was kind of hoping it would, but there was no guarantee. We missed. We should rage, probably, but we also didn't do that yet. We did 7 damage. Still barely injured. We're going to cast Bless. This is actually a fairly tough fight. It's a little bit early in the game to even do this fight, but we'll try our best anyways. And Elira can shoot from back here. And miss. Super. And our other doggo, or catto. Oops, shoot. Well, whatever. Just to get that full surround going.
Serves you right. This is for you.
We missed. It has 3 attacks per round and almost killed her in 1 hit. That is my weaker one, I think. We are going to use a heal. Try and get a little bit of life back.
Do not falter.
It is badly injured. Again, or still. 11 damage. It's near death. This one might be able to do more damage. It is our slightly better dog, and yes it did. It killed it. Good. 108 experience. Pretty good. We didn't rage, which is my bad. Oh, Belt of Giant Strength. That's actually pretty nice. And also a dead body, which is a crossbow. A light crossbow +1. Perfect. This is an excellent item for Lindsay to pick up. She's now going to be at +9 to hit, which is fairly good, actually, for considering the fact that she is a bard to start with, and
forwards.
Is also a gnome. Halfling? Whatever she is. Oh, there's Boggards here. Well, that was bad news. Okay. I wasn't expecting a Boggard to be here, to be completely honest. I can still shoot. Barely injured. Nice. We're going to delay until after Lindsay.
Aim carefully.
I'm actually okay shooting from here. Injured as well. Smilodon is going to delay until here. Octavia.
I'll fight if I have to.
Badly injured. Mainly we just want Valerie to move up. She's actually after all of the Boggards, which is not ideal. Delay till after the Boggards. Lindsay.
You deserved it.
Show me this new bow in action. Okay, well, you tried. Go after Valerie. Go after Valerie. So a few of our guys got shaken. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is kind of annoying. Let's just take that one down a notch. She's not quite in a range. So she'll double move up. These might actually be in range for... Nope, okay, well. Move up then to about here. And turn. No, it's an actual fear, it's not a shaken. That's kind of annoying. But nothing we can do about that right now, so...
Attack!
Actually means most of our ranged DPS is out of the fight. Luckily we cleared the troll from over there, because this could have gone really bad otherwise. Octavia is only shaken, so that's good.
Stop me.
She did some damage. And Lindsay will take a pot shot and hit. Amiri's coming in. We really should use Rage more often. I just worry that I'll like not have it when I need it. Even though it's a silly thing to worry about.
Stay behind me.
Considering we rest fairly regularly. Oh, now you're back in the fight, okay. Now that you're a billion miles away from anything.
Strike as one.
I'm surprised he hit. He's usually not that good. Actually, you know what? We might be able to use our extended range. No, we're not in range. Damn it. Alright, well, whatever.
Consider me provoked.
Badly injured. Dead. That sneak attack with the light crossbow or +1 did its work. We still need a lot of experience to level. There is no going around that. Oh, a treasure chest. Bunch
Without a
of
doubt.
kind of semi-useless items actually, but whatever. And I think that's it for this area. I think we can't get to that tree. The actual oak itself is sort of mired in bog water that we can't traverse. And so we're out. Time to go to the next area. I'm actually going to pause for 1 minute. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry about that quick break there.
I need to catch my breath.
We are all fatigued, so we're going to rest up.
Too bad I don't know how to paint. I'd like to draw you. Maybe a portrait or a caricature?
That's something new. I don't think anyone has ever drawn a caricature of me before. Though I think that's for the best.
Valerie is slightly less annoying than she was initially. I think they changed some of her stuff. She used to come off as extremely pompous. Alright, we're gonna go down this way and then we're gonna go back up. And maybe into the ruins. Oh no, that's not an actual ruins of an old temple. That's a point of interest for tourists and explorers. Although maybe we could stop by. Nope, nothing important. We're trying to do a little bit of exploring, get a little bit of extra experience. Oh, some enemies to kill at least. Ideally, I'd like to be level 5 before fighting the Stag Lord, but that may not be a thing that we get to do. There are 2 bandits that I can see. Charge that one. I don't anticipate she's gonna hit. Oh, well, she surprised me at least. And that was a miss. That was also a miss. The rain went down a little bit. 10 damage. Wonder if we can hit.
Hold back.
We can, but we did 4 whole damage. I guess Amiri's gonna go fight this one. Octavia can kill the other one. That bandit is technically dead.
This is for you.
He just doesn't know it yet, apparently. And we missed. Go, Lindsay, I believe in you. There we go. How are you alive?
Let us strike as one.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it when they explode. It's just entertaining. Anything on this body? Couple daggers.
Our path leads on.
And we got 18 experience for each of those, so that's not awful. Let's see what's next on our list of things to do. We got Survivor 9 out of 100. They apparently added achievements to the game when I wasn't paying attention. Where is the best way across the... Ooh, an old mesa. Wait, which one's that one? This might be the Earth Elemental.
Need to catch my breath.
We can camp here. Why not?
It's strange to remember how, as a child, I enjoyed all the bright dresses, bows, and ruffles.
And I like them all so much. Too bad I don't often get a chance to dress up.
Also, we should put the belt of greater strength on somebody. We haven't done that yet either. Alright, we'll do that really quickly. Then we'll go into the mesa. We're going to give it to Amiri, I think, for now. We also have Svetlana's wedding ring to turn in. And a ring of protection. Alright, let's see. So both, or no, she doesn't have a ring of protection. There we go. And also the belt of giant strength, and we'll give her a cloak of resistance as well. There, that's a little bit better. Amiri's got a little bit stronger defenses at this point. I don't think we're going to be able to do too much other than this one before we have to head back and drop off our quests.
Without a doubt.
Or is this the Wyvern? This could be the ancient Wyvern. Oh no, it's werewolves. At least one werewolf. We'll delay until after the werewolf. It's going to come and just miss entirely. That was really lucky. Alright, one doggo come up here. Miss. What's its armor class? 21, that's not too bad.
A solid plan.
We are missing with every attack though, so everything's going exactly according to plan. We should add more spells too. Okay, we need to 5-foot step.
I'll fight if I have to.
Our first hit of the battle. Hooray.
You deserved it.
Missed. I guess we can just go straight in. 11 whole damage. Nice. That was really, really good that we didn't get hit too much. I think this is our weaker Smilodon, so I don't think it's actually gonna hit anything. This one's our stronger one, I'm pretty sure. Except that it has some pretty hefty damage reduction, so we are not actually doing any damage to it. Alright.
Forwards.
Please hit.
Onwards.
2 whole damage. Okay, we might need to use, oh, it's gonna suck. We're gonna take an AOO. We gotta get away from him.
We shall overcome.
I should have moved around behind. I wasn't thinking that we had to actually maneuver properly. Lindsay. Sure. Let's make sure hits actually hit. 15 damage. I don't even know why I'm attacking with our wolves. They can't actually do any damage. Maybe if they crit, they can do 1. Oh no, that one did 8. So claw damages can hurt. Is it just piercing attacks that don't do any damage? Could be.
Carefully.
And then we just did 15 damage to the side of the head and it blew up. Breastplate +1. Potion of invisibility. Some gold. 2 dead people. 3 dead people. Okay, really quickly before we do anything else, before I forget, which seems to be common, let's grab some actual spells here. Let's grab Stunning Barrier. No, he never gets hit. That's kind of a pointless ability. Let's get Remove Fear, 2 of those, and a Protection from Alignment. And then we can also grab Delay Poison. It's just super useful. And we can get Summon Monster too and get... Nah, that's kind of... Nah, that's not worth it. We can get Communal Protection from Evil though. Let's do that. Oh, it's only? I see. It is, actually, you know what? That's fine. It's Domain Skill only. We could summon a small elemental, or Resist Energy. Resist Energy is actually kind of... Well, not this particular one. Aid's not bad, I guess. It's only for 1 person. Let's get, you know what we can get? Where is it? Bull Strength. We'll get rid of 1 fear thing. And get 2 of those. And that's, I think, it for him. And Octavia, I don't think I give her any spells. She is a wizard. Although she really is only going to be using beam attacks. I guess Magic Missile's not bad too, but... For her, the extent of her actual combat casting, she's going to be using ray attacks a lot. We did get 100 experience there, which is pretty nice.
Forwards.
Although I don't think there's anything else to loot in here, unfortunately. Let's go take a look over here. Never hurts to look around, just to make sure.
We march ahead.
Kind of an uneventful area aside from the greater werewolf. Alright, we are done the mesa, I suppose. We also need to heal our main character. He's a little bit damaged. We'll be fine for now, though. So I think there is a way across the ford over here, which is probably the way we should go. Instead of walking the long way around. We can't do ride no kill for sure, but we might be able to trail in the hills. Is it this way? There's somebody on there. Oh, it's the fog. Having reached the edge of the milky white blanket, we stopped. I'd never seen such a denser, thicker fog in all my life. Stretching my hand forward, I could hardly see the outline of my fingers, and if my arms were as long as my companion's, I don't think I'd even see my elbows. We exchanged hesitant looks. It would be impossible to find one's way through this haze. One of us used magic to analyze the fog. It was clear the gloom was of unnatural origin, but who or what could have spawned such a thing? Torchlight doesn't work. The fire colored the fog in homely warm tones, but this did not improve the visibility. So we actually can't go that way yet. I think we're pretty much done stuff in this region. Except for Rat No Kill, which will end our pitiful existence. Let's go back up to the trading post, I guess. It's that time. Go turn in some quests. I'm gonna just skip over here. Oh, look at this. Waterlogged lowland. There's a thing we can do here. Everyone good? We walked across the heath for a long time, yet no sight sprang up before our eyes. By turns, we discovered a verdant lowland with several nearabouts. Springs streamed down behind another hillside, and then in the distance, in the center of the lowland amongst the bush, there stood a single dry tree, a true giant. Its magnificent outline resembled an animal's paw clawing at the sky. But what was truly remarkable, the flat landscape was dotted by mysterious dark humps. They were piled about the height of a man and scattered about in abundance. Let's go explore. The further we trekked, the softer the land became. Step by step, heath grass gave way to moss, low-growing shrubs and ferns, and then sloshy puddles of stinky swamp water. The muddy ground sucked at our feet, and soon our party was jumping from hassock to hassock. Finally, we reached the first group of mysterious humps, and learned that they were no mere hills, but dugout dwellings. We moved with great care towards the center of the lowland, and there the real swamp began. On the way towards the mysterious giant tree, we saw the foggy outline of another hut, this one much larger, surrounded by small clay statues. We examined the surrounding dwellings. We moved with great care towards the center of the... inside the dugouts were frowsy and dark, darker than holes, and filled with absolute desolation. There were no windows in these mud walls, no furniture, or other homely items, except for the odd piece of tattered wicker. But every dwelling had a large hollow pit, or a large hollow dug in the center of the dirt floor like a fire pit, but taking up the greater part of the space. They were filled with standing water and reeked beyond description. Ew. We would not, actually. Standing behind one another and tied together with a rope, we continued our journey. We walked slowly, carefully choosing our way, but keeping to drier ground as much as possible. But the further we went, the more difficult it became, and soon we were wading waist-deep through the cattails. Frogs croaked loudly as we peered anxiously into the cloudy water, struggling to make out what shadows flitted along the bottom. We often stumbled and lost our balance, but our trusty rope and the aid of our friends saved us from being lost to the bog. The insatiable bog gurgled hungrily after us, but we didn't look back. Sodden and weary, we finally made it back to solid ground, and a palace of sorts rose up before our eyes. A spacious hut, made of mud like the rest, but decorated with pebbles, bones, cattail spikes, and snail shells. In front of the palace was a wide and shallow reservoir. Its green water reflected the leaves of huge ferns and primitive clay figurines. The buzzing of gnats was nearly deafening. We were not far to the center of the swamp, and a firm and steady path led there through the thick bushes. At its end, the tall, dry tree stretched mightily upwards, clawing at the firmament. We carefully examined the clay figurines, trying to fathom who they might portray. Google eyes, flat heads with no necks, ears or chins, ugly long legs, unnaturally bent, these sculptures could only be the work of boggards, primitive, cruel boggart tribes who had inhabited the swamps of Garand and Avestan since the olden days. Pitiless to others and to each other, they are led by the darker instincts of their insane priest-kings. They are known to grow young fry in the pools inside their houses. We peeked inside the hut. The palace was twice the height of the other huts, and its entrance was wide enough that three could walk abreast. The walls were decorated. An unknown builder had scratched drawings into the clay while it was still wet. The faded scrawl depicted huge amphibians devouring the smaller figures, some frog-headed, others not. 3 of the 4 rooms boasted large holes filled with water, just like the other dwellings, though here there were steps descending into them, cut into the dirt. We also found a short sword, leather armor, and 137 gold. We moved forward, seeing that we'd drawn so near to our goal. The path was ever so lovely to walk again. It was ever so lovely to walk again along the well-trodden path. Our soaked clothes imagined being dry, and our mood at once lifted. The bushes that bordered the path seemed to wave at us amiably, with their green leaves and shiny bright red berries. A fresh wind puffed away the rotten smell, and it finally felt like the swamp might be nearly behind us. But then the wind stopped blowing, and the thorny branches continued to move, and we heard a shout. Amiri, who was watching our rear, pointed to a surging, crawling wall of green, filling in the path behind us. The surrounding thicket was coming to life. Its branches reached out with a soft swishing sound. Drops of sap oozed from their thorns, gleaming in the emerald dusk. The path was disappearing. There's no way back, and the clear space ahead was closing. Cut our way through? We failed the strength check. That's not good. Alas, we really wasted precious moments. No matter how many grasping green shoots we cut, more only grew in their place. The only thing left was to run for our lives. Green walls closed in around us, branches grabbed at our sleeves, wicked thorns scratched our hands, and our faces burned with acidic sap. Roots tangled our feet, and our blood fell on the leaves, but with great effort we broke away at last from the grasping green. Finally, after what seemed an endless trek, we came upon the dry, gigantic tree that had so intrigued us from the beginning. Lo and behold, we saw an idol cut into its trunk, a huge horned three-eyed toad. Its googly eyes made it look both cruel and dumb, almost idiotic. Its muzzle hung half open, sharp-toothed with several hanging tongues. Deep brown streaks oozed from the corner of its mouth. The idol reeked of evil, to say the least. We were certain we must destroy it. Clearly, we would not leave such an obscenity unscathed. We drew our swords and slashed at the wooden face, and from it oozed black, sticky blood. We heard a great clap of thunder, and a thick fog rose from nowhere. The birds screamed furiously. More thunder soon followed, and with each strike the sky grew darker and darker. Soon we couldn't see the sun through the fog. The air shuddered again, but it was still thunder. Or was it still thunder, or the creaky voice of the monstrous toad? Still our iron blades dug deep into the blood-soaked wood, and at last the idol was smashed into splinters. The fog cleared away, and the silence descended. Suddenly we realized that every frog in the swamp had gone quiet. We turned almost with a sigh of relief, and saw that the flesh-eating bush had also withered away. Satisfied with a job well done, we returned from whence we came. So we destroyed an evil idol. That's something.
Hungry. When we stop.
We took a little bit of damage from trekking through the swamp. Also, I think we have a disease or something. We definitely have something.
With a Marquess title has worse manners than his horse.
It took us 7 hours to get food. Ugh. And our food was garbage. But at least we successfully navigated the swamp. Mostly. Curse of Feeble Body. How long does that last for? Is that forever? We have to get Remove Curse, which is not this level, I don't think. I wonder if we can get Remove Curse scrolls. It is kind of annoying that we got -2 Constitution. It's because we destroyed the shrine. We did the good thing, but sometimes doing the good thing causes problems. Maybe Jod can heal us. He said he would heal us, so... Oh, the Guardian of the Blooms here. Greetings, the nymph's tender voice comes to you softly, the scent of flowers, and evening dew is dizzying. In this dark hour, I had not even dreamed of encountering someone in these lands who could stand against the one who blights me, but you appeared, and you brought hope along with you. With the strength of the fog fading, I'm able to show you the way to the Stag Lord's fortress. Please go there, slay our enemy before I can strike another blow. Will you help me in the battle? I cannot, the nymph lowers her head. My power is barely enough to make a slight tear through the veil of fog. Keeping the way open to you is all I can do to help. What happens after I defeat the Stag Lord? Will I ever see you again? The nymph casts her eyes down for a moment. And you would. Would you like to see me again? Then yes, of course, I'll come to you once the Tormentor is gone for good. I really hope to have a chance to show you the true beauty of these lands, the meadows, the flowers. You can count on me. I'll deal with the Stag Lord and his minions. No one will ever harm you anymore. Your words resonate in my soul. Now I can see I chose the right person, worthy to hear my pleas. The The nymph leans forward and places something in your hand. Should you lose, my heart will stop with yours. But should you win, the sun shall rise once more over these lands. In its rays, in that ring dance of blooming life, we shall meet again. I leave you a small gift, a token of hope, and the reward that awaits you after all these hardships. Farewell. No. Take care. Jod, come heal me. I need you to take off my curse.
How may I serve you?
I need help of a cleric. I mean, he does have all the things. Does he have a scroll of remove curse? Oh my god, they're expensive. 375 each? One for... Wait. Okay, it's just the people that were with us. But still, it's gonna be very expensive. Okay, change of plans. We will grind levels until we hit level 5. And then he'll have remove curse anyways, and then we'll remove all the curses. Yeah, that's better. Really, they're that expensive? Oh, and diamonds are a lot too for Raised Dead. Raised Dead scrolls are so expensive. Maybe someone has cheaper remove curse items. Balkan, you got anything? Like a potion of remove curse? Yes, but they're actually more expensive. Of course they are. Alright, I'll figure out this curse thing. We might just have to spend a bunch of money. But for now, I think we're at the end of our video. So like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you all next time. I'm either going to go grind a bunch of experience, which you can totally do just by fighting random encounters. It's not a big deal, but... yeah. I guess we'll see. Take care, guys. See you next time.